Hello friends, good evening. This is Joseph here at the Log Cabin Home here in the Appalachians. Just wanted to take a moment out here in the home office and go over another video with you. And in this moment, I want to discuss the topic on how to take calculated risks versus non-calculated risks. Sometimes in life we go through things, whether it's buying a car, buying a house, opening up a business, creating a business online, just starting out as an entrepreneur, how vitally important it is for you to take calculated risks. I remember watching Shark Tank, which I do all the time, and I study these investors, these venture capitalists on what they look for, questions they ask, and if you notice and hone in on a lot of things of what they say, like Kevin O'Leary, he talks about taking a calculated risk versus a non-calculated risk. And when he has a calculated risk, he feels excited about getting up in the morning and wanting to do things. So when you have the calculations down mathematically to the equation, to the formula, whatever it is that you're designing or looking to do, at least you know in advance where things are going to may project towards or escalate, for you to have things done in sequence. So you always want to have your calculations done up front. When you don't, you raise the probability ratio of your failure rate. And listen, we all go through failures. There's nothing wrong with having an obstacle or failing from point to point, but who wants to continue that on a lifestyle of a basis? So what you do is you calculate things in life. So if you're going to open up a business, well, how much is it going to cost? Know what it is that you need up front. Don't just take a guess and say, well, I got $20,000 or $50,000. I'm just going to slap it down and put on a business and call myself an entrepreneur the next day. You got to do the numbers. The numbers don't lie as long as the accountant is telling the truth, right? So on that note, what you want to do is make sure, even if you have somebody to help you, whether it's an accountant or somebody that's really good at math, it's just really basic principles. And just going over, you take out a piece of paper, you write things down, and you have that sheet of paper where it has all your underlying factors for you to that reveals, what exactly the results that you're looking to aim for. If you take a risk or a chance, sometimes a chance is just a gamble, but if you take a risk without calculation, sometimes it's almost like walking in the forest with a blindfold. You have no idea where you're going, you can't see anything. You could be walking off a cliff and, aiming down into a river 100 feet deep and hit a rock. You don't want that. No, you want to be able to see where you're going. So when you do the calculations, it gives you the ability to see where you're going as an entrepreneur. And not only just an entrepreneur, but just in life. There's just certain things that, the more calculative results you have, the less of a failure rate, and also it reduces and minimizes emotional disturbances, stress, anxiety, just things of that nature that we go through. And sometimes it just goes back to the basics, and the basics really in life is what? Math and science. And it definitely will help you out. I know it's helped me out extensively. It's also helped out Spider-Man over here, my t-shirt. Yes, I do love Spider-Man. I always loved him as a kid. But I still rock the shirt. So sometimes you just got to be yourself, right? So you just just know who you are and what you're doing, and take those initiatives by calculating what it is that you want to accomplish on your path. And by doing so, you'll find it a lot easier to stay in sequence, getting things done, getting things accomplished. When you don't take the calculated risks, it's like throwing something against the wall and just hope it sticks. Hope without faith is dead. You need to have both in conjunction in order for things to work. And the same thing in life. You need the math, and the science behind that is what allows the math to take place. Because there's a lot of truth and facts inside numerics. So I hope this video and this information was helpful as far as taking calculated risks versus non-calculated risks. So until the next video, I hope you have a great evening, you're enjoying yourself, having a wonderful, beautiful day, and I'll speak to you soon. Thank you so much for watching, and have a great night. Bye-bye, everybody.